Men, did you know that your wife inherently has 4 questions she needs you to answer? Today we're going to find out what those 4 questions are on this episode of the Men in the Arena podcast. Let's get into the meat of today's podcast. So this podcast comes from an interview I had with Michael Thompson in his book, Heart of a Warrior. If you don't know, Michael is the president of Zoe Ministries. It's a great, great ministry. And so 4 things came out of this book that I thought were really interesting. 4 questions that our wives are asking us. Now, they may not be saying these out loud to us, but they are asking them nonetheless. Here they are. Question number 1, do you see me? So Shanna and I, we like to watch movies, and one of the movies, she hates science fiction. I love science fiction, and I love the Avatar movies. You know, she will not watch them. These blue people running around is not her thing. But, you know, Avatar, when these guys connect up with another creature, like these, when the Avatar connects up with a dragon, they link up, and they have this connection, this bond where they see each other. It's don't get me wrong, it's not a Christian thing, but from a marriage standpoint, our wife is saying, do you see me? Do you see who I am inside? Do you know my heart? Do you know me? Your wives want to know, hey, do you see me? You know, in the Bible, although Avatar is not biblical, when a man and woman become one, the Bible says the two become one flesh. So they get linked up, they get synced up. And so from that standpoint, this is exactly what we're talking about. She wants to know, are you connected with her and do you see into her heart? Question number 2, and you know this one, guys. You know, us guys, we stand in front of the mirror for about 5 minutes a day, shaving or whatever. Typically we don't really do much more than that. But our wives will stare at themselves in the mirror for maybe an hour a day. An hour a day. So much of my wife, in particular, so much of her energy goes into dressing pretty, looking pretty, you know, taking care of her nails, taking care of her hair, doing these things. Because at the end of the day, what she wants to know is this: am I beautiful to you? She wants me to tell her, she wants me to answer the question, am I beautiful to her? So I tell her that she is constantly. I tell her she's beautiful, and I tell her I love her so much it must be boring to hear it over and over again. But what she's saying is this: do I look good to you? I want to start a trend in this country of men refusing to call their wife their partner. She is not your partner. She is your person. When I think of Shanna, I think of her beauty. I love to call her bride. I'd like to see people replace this phrase partner with my bride or my person. When I think of my wife as my bride, I think of her as a 22-year-old. I see her in her wedding dress. I see her just glimmering green eyes. I see her radiant beauty. And even now, 30 years later, I still call that out of her when I call her my bride. It's a reminder to me of her beauty, that she's still beautiful, that she's still attractive, that she's still appealing to me. She's not an object. She's my person. She's my bride. I want to display her beauty. You know, the Bible says that the wife is the glory of a man. And so I want her, when she walks in the room, I want people to think, man, he treats her great. Look at how beautiful that woman is. So this third question that she's asking is this, and very much in line with, am I beautiful? The next one is, do you want me? In other words, do I appeal to you? Do you want to enjoy my body? Do I arouse you sexually? And you know, it's really interesting. I see, and I've had several podcasts on this. I've mentioned this numerous times. A lot of guys say, you know what, I'm just really not attractive to my wife anymore. You know, she's haggard looking, she's frumpy. She was beautiful when I married her, and she just isn't anymore. And I just tell them, bro, that's your problem. If your wife that you married, and when she was married as a young bride, she was beautiful to you, because I've never met a man who said, yeah, I married this really ugly gal I wasn't attracted to. We all marry somebody that we're attracted to. But over time, if she has become haggard, beat up, her eyes are droopy, she just looks just messed up and thrashed, that's on you. So if you honestly answer the question, no, I don't want her. No, she does not appeal to me. No, I do not want to have sex with her. No, she has not aroused me sexually. Guys, I think that is mostly a you problem that can be fixed if you change the way you treat your wife? I think it's really that simple, guys. The fourth question she wants to know is, do you like me? You know, it's really funny. Shannon and I joke. I am not my wife. My wife has a best friend, and it is not me. So whenever I say to my wife, oh, you're my best friend, she smiles because I know I'm not her best friend. Her friend Beth is her best friend. But what I do know is that I'm more to her than her best friend. I am her person. I am her man. I know more about my bride than any other person on the planet. And at the end of the day, she wants to know this: do you like me? Because I'll tell you what, there are times that I've not liked her, but I'm still attracted to her. I'm still aroused by her. I still see her as beautiful. You know, for a man to make love to your wife and chase your wife around the house and smack her on the behind, that really doesn't have to do with anything about liking her, right? It has to do with, are you aroused by her? Is she beautiful to you? But this fourth point, do you like me? She wants to know, do you enjoy being around me? Do you want to be more than a lover, a guy who's patting me on the behind? Do you want to be my person? That's what she wants to know. Do you want to be more special to me, even more than my best friend? And she needs to know that, yes, you do like her. You do enjoy spending time with her. You are not looking forward to going hanging out with your bros or doing other things, but you enjoy spending time with her because she pleases you. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the meat of that podcast. To me, it is very helpful. It's a wonderful reminder. Until next time, feel the wet sand on the arena floor. Hear the deafening roar of the crowd. Taste the sweetness of victory. Smell the stench of battle. Get in the game. Get dirty. Grind it out. Answer the 4 questions and be a man.